So here you can see the public sector and private sector both are combination in the context of public foundation organizations. But if we look at the Bangladesh context, we see that in Bangladesh, microfinance organizations, they get funding from public sector, like Policy Commercial Foundation. So they are some other refinancing organizations. Right? So it's all together, but this private sector practices, private sector organization together and public funded organization, which are social organization. In Bangladesh, the microfinance organizations or NGOs, they can also say that they are the social economic organizations. So this is the blending of private and public sector, or you can say the public sector and non-profit organizations, and microfinance institutions. So methodology, the method of the study would be the compare and contrast Canadian social economic organization with Bangladeshi social economic organization, review social economic literature, visit different types of social economic organization, in-depth case studies of social economic organizations in Canada, in Bangladesh, and in Bangladesh, community microfinancing institutions, Gramin Bank, BRAC, ASA, Padakya, and social business organizations like Gramin Health, Gramin Danone, and Gramin Viola Water. In Canada, I want to study Ottawa Community Loan Funds, Ottawa Credit Unions, and Canadian Cooperative Associations and other small cooperatives. Visit the social economic organizations, collect their brochures, organizational memorandum of incorporation, annual reports, articles, and books, process collected data and review that information, write a research report. So now I will discuss the concepts of social economy. I have not said the theory too much, but just a little touch that social economy is a bridging concept for organizations that have both social and economic objects. Blending social, economic, and environmental missions for the well-being of humanity and social development. So some people say the social economy is the third sector, as I already mentioned to you. Non-profit, not-for-profits, and non-government organizations, civil societies, self-help groups, solidarity economies, etc. So in Canada, Canadian social economic organizations, there are 5,753 non-financial cooperatives who has 5.6 million members, 85,073 employees, and total revenue generated from this cooperative 27.5 billion, and the assets are 17.5 billion. So cooperatives and non-profits have millions of members and manage millions of dollars every day. Bank City Community Microloan Funds in Vancouver, I say, the Ottawa Community Loan Funds, and also Metri Foundation, they're actually funding to microfinance institutions and social economic organizations in Canada. Rise Me Up, another just newly started. So they are the social economic organization, are working for the community and for the non-profit organizations. And in the States, a coalition of more than 80 social entrepreneurs called America Forward, to make one apex organization, America Forward, and the Center for America Progressive Support and Innovation Fund, 50 million. They need actually make it, Obama that initiated the program, the World Administration. In Bangladesh context, I'm talking especially the microfinance institutions, social business, NGOs, charities are serving the disadvantaged people in Bangladesh. organizations like Grameen, Prague, Asha, Nation, Nijera Kori, Community Satellite Clinics, Women for Women, Care Bangladesh, etc. And newly started, the Grameen hybrid social business organizations like Grameen Canon, Grameen Viola Water, Grameen Adidas. And regarding the cooperative, Bangladesh has a bright, big, beautiful cooperative organization started in 1960s called Kumilla Cooperative, very famous cooperative, and that has developed one cooperative model in Bangladesh. Now it is the government of Bangladesh, they actually take this model and replicate it all over Bangladesh, and the organization now they call Bangladesh Rural Development Board, BRDB. Although they have this organization drifted away from the main mission. Also changed the organization structure, which is now we consider bureaucratic organizations managed by government funding. So, and also some private funding too. It is, you can say, the corporate crown organization now. So many social enterprises depend on external funders, external donor funding in Bangladesh, like SIDA, Canadian International Development Agency, Swiss International Development Agency, ROD, Laurier Development Organization, and USAID, World Bank for Education, Health, Environment, Relief, and other services. Government funding for social businesses is very limited. External sources actually, some community organization initiatives actually are there. Limited numbers of rural research and development social economic projects in Bangladesh. So I find these two countries, social economic organizations, some similarity. So thousands of jobs, billions of revenues generated and promoted environmental development through cooperatives and non-governmental organizations, non-profit organizations. The Grameen Bank and its sister organizations, Asha, BRAC, and other microcredit projects support millions of micro-enterprises in Bangladesh. These social economic organizations have promoted social enterprises in these two countries. But they are facing some challenges for these community-based enterprises, such as maintaining a balance between individual and collective needs, and balancing economic and social goods. Because if you want to balance social goods with economy, you know that there are some funding, financial sustainability issues come, and also financial sustainability. Anyway, the private sector profits. Why these social economic organizations are very important? The private sector profits devastating human ethics. You know that although the private sector is making a contribution to their own capital, their social, ethical, and environmental performance has raised concern in society. The private sector are maximizing profits through tax evasion, loan defaults, share scandals. They provide substandard goods to the market and creating health hazards for the people.